I was gonna say, I just figured out how to do this, and I feel like I'm a genius. Because I used my phone, one of my phone cases, it has a little prop at the back of it. And so I was like, oh, I'll prop this phone up, I'll prop this up, and I'll set it this way, and I'll set the phone in front of it in this way. No, that tilts too far up to the ceiling, so you just see maybe some of my face and the ceiling. Yeah, no, I need to tilt it down. How do I do that? You angle it like this. One phone's this way on a stand supporting this one. And I can see. This is genius. This is better. This is way better than the crappy shit I had before. I feel like a genius. I'm probably stupid for not figuring this shit out before, but screw it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I gotta get in this video. I'm gonna try make more videos more positive, because I made a whole list and everything. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make all these videos, and then I thought about it and looked at a lot of them, and I was like, oh, that's just me talking about crap I hate. And yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna preach to anybody. We're gonna try. We're gonna do, yeah, some things are gonna bother us, and we're gonna end up doing that. But I'm gonna try and focus on what I love and what makes me happy. Because, especially since I've been horrible. My mood's been shit, and I haven't seen therapists in months, so we're fucked mentally. So, good luck to us. And we also realize how much time we waste, and we're like, why would I waste and spend time talking about shit I hate? You know. So we're gonna try. We're failing already, but who cares? That's fine. Okay. Yeah. But mostly I'm just doing this because I wanted to make an important video. The video before this I thought was important. And also, I think it helped me. Yeah. It was just, hopefully I'll post it. Hopefully I won't. I won't fuck it up. It just being like, guys, there was a problem. Yeah. That's all I was saying. And that women tear the crap out of each other. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to mention, and I kind of wanted to in the other video, but I saw how much time I spent on it and everything. I'm sorry. I'm talking about other matters. Okay, damn it. What is this video? Oh, it's gonna be, just about bullying, so hopefully it won't be that long. I just want to talk about something I mentioned in the video, another video. It was just that, yeah, women usually, okay, they do fight each other, and they get physical and all that crap, but it's not really encouraged, and it's not like, girls are taught to work out, or buff out, or, like, told to run and exercise a lot and all that, and they don't have as high expectations at fitness, so, yeah, they're not that strong, and a lot of women aren't built that strong, and they don't have as much testosterone, which helps you build muscles, and you just not born with a big body, and a lot of muscles already, and everything like that. And you don't have to worry about somebody being bigger or stronger than you, because a lot of girls are usually a lot more similar in size. And even as they grow older, you're around the same height, you're around the same weight most of the time. There's not usually a huge difference, and even if there's like a difference, you usually don't work out as much. You definitely don't work out as guys. You don't have to work out as much. You don't really build up muscle. And you don't bulk up or anything, and there's not much of a weight difference, and you're taught to be skinny and to lose weight, and I love it. I love how they're like, stereotypes have changed, and it's not bad or anything. Yeah, society, and you might see other people like you, and you see all of that, but, that doesn't change the fact that the girl next to you is skinnier than you and prettier than you, and everyone's comparing themselves to that girl, and that girl said to you that you need to be this way, and you should look like me, and I'm popular, and I have all these friends, and whatever I say goes, and I look better, and everyone loves me, and they tear the crap out of you, and no one wants to be friends with you, no one talks to you, everyone says crap about you, they might be nice to you because the teacher says shit, and they want to be, close to you, and whatever, and they want to get points and be on the teacher's nice list, and they'll only talk to you then. And the minute you walk away or you turn around and the teacher walks away or looks a different direction, they say what they really think and they tear you down. And you can do it a lot more. Bullying, a lot more. It's faster. It's everything. No one's involved. You don't get caught for it. You don't get in trouble for anything. You can say one word, few words, few sentences. You don't have to say much to tear people down, to make them feel like an utter piece of crap. And you don't always have to gotta say it a lot or very often, but you do. Because it's easy, and no one can do anything about it, and no one will do anything about it. That's how it works. So, yeah. That's why women usually choose and usually bully other women and other girls, and bullying you see is mostly verbal. Easy, fast, you can do a lot of hits, you can make them feel like a utter piece of shit, and you can zero consequences, no rejection, everyone agrees with you, there's no consequences, and everything you said was reinforced by everyone around you, by what you were taught, by values, by stereotypes, by rules, by society. Everyone says you're right, and you're valid, and you're important, and you're better, and you're prettier, and everything you said is right, and it's perfectly fine, and it's a good thing, and you're encouraged to rip the crap out of another person, to tear them down, and make sure they never have any self-esteem. Yeah, but for guys, you bulk up more, you have more energy, you're playing and everything, you're being more active, you're doing something, you're physical, you're not as good as words, you're not taught to be more verbal, your guys aren't talking as much, your role models aren't talking as much and everything, and you're just more active in general, and you're building up muscle, and the most important thing is that when you guys play, you're allowed to play rough. They say, oh, I was always high. I could never play with boys. I was always pissed. And that's why I always wanted to fight, and I fought with words. But I didn't fight like words with a guy like girls did. No. And also when I fought with guys, I was physical as fuck. I was physical. I beat the shit out of you. And you know what I did to guys? I ran all the time. I chased you. You ran away with me, ran away from me. I made threatening noises. Yeah. But we all called it playing and everything, and no one realized what I was doing. I came up with so much shit. I did so much shit. I blamed so much shit. I got away with so much shit. I did so much shit with guys. And I was a guy friend. They talked shit. They didn't say whatever the hell they wanted. I didn't give a damn. No, girls tore you to pieces with words. Guys didn't. They just didn't. They got away with more physical crap unless it was a girl and they were like, touch you, and then you were supposed to also overreacting, flowing a frit. Also, the danger with women was you couldn't get physical because then they could immediately just start crying because that was accepted, even though you don't fucking touch them. Oh. I remember I was so pissed. I'm still pissed to this day. So many women started shit with me. Oh my goddamn god. Literally, this girl was on the football team, and she was a cheerleader before that, and she was popular with the guys, and she had guy friends and all of this trash, and she was trying to not be a girly girl. She's supposed to be a guy, and I can do anything. I can do what guys can do, and all of this crap. I'm on the football team. Oh my god. I literally didn't move my entire body out of the way when you walked by me, just in case we didn't bump shoulders, because I always felt like a worthless piece of shit. So I had my head down most of the time, and I was always running to class and all that crap. I always had to run to class, though, because my combination would almost never work. I swear. And then I wouldn't do it right, and I couldn't figure it out, so third time the charm, yeah, no. Fourth, 5, all the time, and we'd have to get janitors. I'd get late to all my classes. Yeah, so, people had binders and crap. I just had a mountain. I only opened my locker like 2 times. Maybe 3 times a day. Everyone would open their locker for every class after every class throughout high school and everything because they didn't want to carry a huge stack of books everywhere they went. Yeah, no, I had a stack of books. I had a stack of all my folders and everything in order of which periods, and I would have everything up until lunch. And then I'd hit my locker. Well, I'd hit my locker after lunch. I'd hit my locker before and after lunch, and I would switch my books out, and I would have the rest of the half. So I'd have, is school's what, 6 hours? 3 hours of books here. Good for 3 hours. Lunch break, next 3 hours of books. Exactly what I did. That's how I got through the days. Okay, sorry. Those are my issues, and, like, my bullies were also guys, and they said shit, but I knew how to deal with guys. Yeah, and I didn't tear them apart with words, I didn't insult them, I didn't insult their outfits, or whatever. We don't care about that. You can't, guys aren't told to value or have high expectations on their appearance or what clothes they wear. Girls do, and they can tear each other down with just a goddamn look. They can be like, oh, you're pretty, sarcastically, and you feel like a piece of shit. Because of what you wear, what you look like, you're like, oh, what's wrong, and you tear yourself apart, because you're told to value your appearance more than anything else. It's complete trash. Okay, but yeah, so, how I dealt with guys who pissed me off, is I told them how I had murdered them. Yes, because that's how I dealt with bullies. I didn't confront them. I didn't deal with that shit. You confront them and other girls. Literally, a girl fought me. Hilarious. Okay. Oh, sorry. But before this, what I forgot to mention was, what I got off topic, was this girl one time. I didn't move out of my shoulder, out of the way. And, okay. So other kids, bigger kids, older kids, and all the time, if I wasn't invisible and I didn't move my entire body out of the way, like, make invasions, I get slammed. You get slammed. You get this. You get the shoulder jab into you. That's exactly what they do. And they can't caught with that. You can't get in trouble with that. And they could even shove you into lockers. Yeah, I probably would have been bullied more. But you can't. Because I'm bigger, stronger than you. So you can try and shove your shoulder on me. I'm not going to move. And before that, I invaded you. I evaded you. You never saw me. And when did we interact? I ignore you. I don't pay attention to your existence whatsoever. You can't do shit to me. Because I learned that the more attention you give them, the worse it is. And I learned that quick, and I learned that fast, because everyone bullied me, and they talked shit about me behind my back, and I could hear every goddamn word you said. Because you pretend I don't exist, and you say I don't have any value, and you ignore me, and you leave me out of everything, and you don't talk to me, and you make sure I have 0 friends. So when you do talk to me, I know it's shit. I don't listen to you. I don't care what you say. And especially since, you planned it right in front of me. You were standing behind me, less than 2 feet away, and you were talking loudly about what you thought of me, what you were going to say, what you were going to do to me. And what? That means I can avoid, and I can evade. You're laughing, you're giggling. Yeah, I see your foot there. I'm going to step over it. I'm not going to trip and fall. Oh my god. Really? You think I'd fall for that? No. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you're playing a prank on me. You're going to poke me in the back 50 times? You're going to, stab me? You're going to try and make me pay attention to you? Yeah, no. I can no longer hear. You have no matter. Because I heard your same joke, and you told them that you were going to play the same shit on me. Yeah, and you sit right behind me, and I heard your entire conversation. You think you can get away with that? That's absolute trash. Okay, sorry. I still haven't finished my story. Okay, so I didn't avoid out of the way. I didn't ninja style. And, also, people, because my friend got bullied a lot, and especially since on their locker, they drew a dick and everything on their locker to try and insult them. But, that kind of just made them feel more valuable. And that helped, because we were both trans. I didn't know I was trans yet, but they did, and they'd come out, and so people they were trying to pull shit, so they drew a duke on their locker. They drew a dick. But we all made fun of it, and we kind of we were like, dude, they were like, well, now I have a dick now. You put it on my you put it on my locker, so now I have a dick. They were amazing. Okay. Yeah, so, and, yeah, I was like, you literally put a dick on their locker. You gave them a dick. That's all they've ever wanted. You gave them what we want. That's what we want. Yeah. And I also got a job. I also ended up with a locker, but there was already like a dick shape on it. So you're like, oh, you were bullied. No, it was already there. And since I didn't go to my locker that often, and I even avoided it even more, now that I knew something was embarrassing on it, no one knew what locker I had. And even if they did know, I couldn't get in my locker. However, half the time. So, and the teachers would always have to help me and everything. So, when I couldn't in my locker, the teachers were already around, so people couldn't do shit. You can't do anything. You get in trouble. So you can say shit, but you can't do shit. That's how it works. Yeah, but no, I literally didn't move my shoulder out of the way while I was just walking down the hallway like a normal person. She apparently wasn't paying attention and thought I would move out of the way and be in a void. Her, yeah, but I didn't feel like it that day. And so, Emily Sassy, and I'm like this because of what she did. I become like this. I wasn't like this in the first place. And I realized apparently, I also thought about it in the whole mood thing and everyone being like, you're so rude and everything. That's happened my entire life. Everyone's read and filled words into my mouth that I've never said. And also, I don't always make an influence, and I'm not super erratic. I'm not always, I don't always do this, and I don't always make I don't change my tone all the time, and I don't make super crazy body movements and everything. And I don't really change my voice when, all the time when I'm being sarcastic. And I didn't know that about myself, and I didn't know that other people didn't realize I was being sarcastic, and that I wasn't being serious. But most of the time I am serious, and I'm not being sarcastic. So people can't tell the difference. And, see, I'm burping. And people just interpret what I say and what I do, and they always claim I have a tone. I'm just trying to talk. Like, I'm not irritated and mad. But I'm trying to make sure that them calling me that and them being like, and them putting what they think I'm saying and their emotions and their irritation and them being sensitive, they're putting all of that on me and saying I'm being rude and I'm saying all this crap. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But yeah, they're putting, yeah, and also it proves that I'm an empath. I thought I was an empath too before. But no, empath means that whenever you think and whatever you think the other person is feeling, and whatever you see and whatever you read to and whatever you interpret of the other person, you're influenced by, and you're just overreacting. You see somebody and you think they act and they feel this way, and now you're acting upon it, and now you're mimicking what you thought you saw and all that crap. No. Especially my sister, because she's like, I'm an empath, so I know you're upset and you're irritated all the time, and that you're being super rude, and that you're offensive, and that you need to change your attitude. No, also, especially when you're saying this to me, you're having an attitude, and you're blaming me, and you're being mad, and you're being irritated. So, of course, now I'm gonna be rude, and I'm gonna be irritated, and I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna have an attitude now. I didn't before. I do now, because you are blaming me for something I didn't do. Yeah. Yeah, so no. That's not how it works. If those aren't my exact words, and I'm not being sarcastic, and it's not super obvious in my body language, and you can't see it in my face, I'm not pissed, I'm not irritated or anything. And if I was pissed and I was irritated, I would not be rude and I would not have an attitude most of the time, because I would be silent, and I'm quiet. When I get pissed, I get mad, and I got real mad, and if I'm really angry, I go dead silent. You don't know what's happening in my mind, nobody does. and that only got exposed when I used to get bullied by guys. They would say shit. And a guy tried to say shit. It was funny. Because one of his friends was my friend. And one day she wasn't there, and I fully let it loose on him. I told him all types of crap. I was so pissed at him. And I was pissed because every single day, this man came in and he kept talking about his dick. He was super sexualized about himself. He's like, I can get every woman, and I can do all this shit, and I'm talking about my dick 24/7. He called it his T-Rex and all this crap. And now I'm also like, he probably just had the smallest dick and was trying to insecure about it. He's probably why he's saying shit all the time. But he would not stop, and it wasn't just about his dick every day, and every 5 minutes he'd talk about that. He also tore everybody down, and he'd also talk shit all the goddamn time. And I was fucking tired of it one day. And I said, I told him my murder plans. I told him how I'd take care of his body. I said, bitch, I know where to bury you. I know how to make you feel pain. I can torture you for hours. I know it was... And he also know I'm a quiet kid. I always get behind. Teachers fucking love me. They know I'm depressed as fuck. They get along with me. They're always super nice with me because I'm fucking depressed and they can't help me. So they're just trying to do their best and trying to help me and everything. And I'm trying to do my best, and I'm working hard, and I'm paying attention to class. And he'd cause trouble for the teachers and everything. So I'd get away with it if I tried something, and if I said shit, and if I actually caused trouble in class and everything, I'd get away with it. Because he always caused problems, and he'd get blamed. And when she came back, his friend came back, and he was talking to her, and he told on me. He tattled, or whatever crap, and he ratted me out, and he told everything to her. And you know what she said? She said, you deserved it. She agreed with me. She's like, you probably did something. You probably just trashed her. You probably said something. You brought this on yourself. It's all your fault. And then he could never say shit ever again. No one believed him. It was beautiful. I got away with so much shit. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I keep getting distracted. But, before, that girl. Caitlin. There were 2 Caitlins. One bullied me. One didn't give a damn about me. The one that didn't give a damn about me fucked with me that one day because I didn't move my shoulder out of the way. So she blamed me for slamming. She said I slammed onto her. I did it on purpose. Because she felt hurt and everything. This bitch fell on the floor and she was like crying and whining about it. And then there were a few guys like behind her and everything. They were like, I saw it. I'm defending her. I wanted to say shit, but I know if I say shit, they're gonna keep talking to me. And if you keep talking to me, you're gonna bother me. And I hate people. And I don't want to interact with you. And I'm gonna ignore you. And I'm gonna walk away. That's how I deal with it. I'm like, I'm not gonna cause myself angry. I'm going to deal with this by walking away. I'm not going to deal with this situation because it's just going to make it worse. And you're going to talk with me and you're going to piss me off more. And you're not going to believe me. The whole reason why I'm quiet and I don't say shit when I'm mad is because no matter what I do, no matter what I say, you're going to do what? You're going to invalidate everything I say it doesn't matter. You're not allowed to talk back to me. And you're going to tear the crap out of me. I spoke my mind up and I was honest and I said, hey, you're treating me like shit. You'll be like, oh, no, but you deserve it, and you're going to say everything about me, and you're going to say even worse crap. You're going to validate what you said before, and you're going to say even worse crap about me. So you're going to hurt me more. So the best thing I can do, and the only thing I can do to avoid more pain is shut down, shut you out, ignore you as much as possible, walk away, get away from the situation, not confront you, just stay out of it, avoid it as much as possible. Yeah. And so I do self-isolate, and that's the issue. He'll tell me it's the issue, but I'm like... But whenever I interact with people, they hurt me. And attention's always been negative, and rarely ever positive, and it's rarely any good ever comes from it, and all interactions with people are almost always horrible, and there's very rare occasions when it's not. So it's safest to be by myself. I'm safe when I'm by myself, and I'm not actually safe because... I'm me, which means I agreed with everything you told me, and I remember every negative tid you said about me, and I believe it, and I'm going to reinforce it even when you're not here. So I'm fucked. Okay, sorry, me being depressed talking. But yeah, she talked shit, she was like, oh my god, you hurt me on purpose, you did it on purpose. But what I wanted to say, and I was gonna say, is that if I fucking tried, you would have flown goddamn across the fucking hallway. You would have fucking flown if I fucking tried. If I did shoulder you, if I did fucking move, if I went like, damn! My whole shoulder and everything slammed into you, you would have fucking flown. Because you fell down when you bumped into me. When we were both walking and you hit my shoulder like that. And I didn't even feel it, I didn't even notice you. And you fell on the goddamn ground and you started crying. What would have happened if I did it on purpose? If I tried even a little bit, if I moved it at all? You would have hurt a lot more and you would have moved more. And then if I really tried and I really hated you, you would have flown. You would have been gone. No one would have saw you because you would have gone. Because you would fly. Yeah. Which is the other reason why no one ever did shit to me. They couldn't do shit, and even if they did try shit, I was told I was not validated and I wasn't allowed to feel pain, and everyone called me courage and everyone called me brave and everything. I just never cried, and I never let you see me in pain. Not just because I was told it was weak and girly and crap, no, like that. And the whole reason I just realized recently that I only cared about it, I only, don't want to show emotions, and I'm so angry at myself, and I fucking choke myself when I'm about to fucking cry to make sure I don't cry. The whole reason isn't just because, guys don't cry and everything, and that stuck with me, and dad's influence. No, it's because I was told every goddamn day of my life, and I couldn't play with any goddamn boys, and I could never play with anyone. Reason, because I was told girls are weak, you can't do this, you might get hurt, my entire fucking life. I was told, I was taught I was weak. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do shit. To prove everyone wrong, I didn't acknowledge my pain, and I didn't show anyone I cried. I'd only fucking cry if I couldn't control my body and I couldn't fucking stop it. I was in so much goddamn pain that I was crying. That water would leak from my eyes. That my face betrayed me. There's nothing I could do about it. Because I was in such extreme pain. That was my physical reaction. Otherwise, I never cried. The only other times I cried was by myself, was depressed and all that crap. I didn't cry in other people. The only other times I cried were, in front of my best friend or whatever, as we were watching a movie, and you were like, oh, sad movie or whatever. Because, felt sad about that, read the book, didn't really cry about that, didn't care. No, I don't care about the main characters having cancer and crap. I only care because I don't want my best friend to die, and I thought about my best friend dying, and they were the only reason I had left to live. So yeah, goddamn bitch, I'm gonna cry, because the only person who loved and gave a shit about me and ever looked in my goddamn direction and said I had any goddamn value fucking died. Yeah, so I'm gonna fucking cry. Yeah, okay. So I'm pissed about that, yeah. They were all so weak hoes. I'm sorry. But looking back, I'm like, I could have fucking took every one of those goddamn bitches. But, let's be honest, why I really didn't want to get into a fight, and I didn't confront anybody, well, so I was never allowed, you can't fight, and everything. I learned guys were always, you can't fight girls, so I never fought girl. There was one time I fought a girl, yeah, it wasn't a fight. I literally moved my leg, I kicked at her. I didn't even kick her. She kicked me multiple times, and then I kicked at her once. And then she continued to kick me. And then she stopped the fight after she kept kicking me a few more times, and then she stopped when she realized I didn't make any difference. I didn't make any moves. I didn't cry. I didn't throw a fit. I didn't feel fucking pain. I didn't express that I felt pain or anything. I didn't give her anything. I didn't get mad. I didn't get pissed. I didn't say shit. I was quiet. I was done. In the fucking locker room, no teacher around. Other girls around saw this and shit, and they asked me after, they're like, why didn't you say shit? Why didn't you do anything? And they were asking me, and I was like, I kind of thought about it after. I was like, maybe I should have, but even then I was like, why? Why would I spend and why would I waste money? Sorry, not money. Time. Energy. I don't have any time, and I don't have any energy. So why would I waste what I don't have? And the only time I do have time and I only have energy is when I get fucking pissed. When I get really angry. And I'm told to just bottle it inside and everything.